before I actually start playing the game. And the verdict is we're live. Excellent. Alright. Well, today I should not waste much time with social media and that sort of thing. I've been thinking. See this here? That there? That there? That there? Oh, that one is actually might not be so bad. Look at all these happy people walking. But these are too open. This in my mind, this was supposed to be a much more dense. So I'm gonna have to do something about that, and that involves expanding the roads. Possibly cutting through some of these blocks here. This. Maybe. Oh, that's a fire station, I think. Yeah, it won't let me bulldoze that. I mean, yeah, it will, but I have to do it separately. But yes, the idea is this is hospital. I want to like minimize these open spaces and make it feel a little denser. That. It may take some finagling to get it to work properly. And little stuff like just make. Why not just make a half row? Goes like this to the hospital. Just before the hospital, I guess. I would have liked it to be in the road, but you know, we can do this. So on this, it doesn't even have to sort of fill in. I just want it to look more urban, I guess. And as for the fire station here, I could just make the road go this way. And yes, I do realize that this makes these traffic lights feel a little close together. But I'm willing to take this chance. I am willing to take that chance. I don't know if that'll actually create a little store there or anything. I know not they come that small, but I can't believe how much this bothered me. Like how long I was thinking about filling these kinds of holes in there. It's kind of stupid, actually. So for this, I want to go all the way through. The same for this one. I'm just going to continue the road all the way through, like that. Fill it in with some goodness. Like that. This one's already zoned, just no one has moved in yet. Oh, look at that. That's that little store that I didn't know was going to turn into anything. It turned into a mini gas station. Well, that works just fine. Might see if I can fit in one of my little parking lots. It's not that little. Can, but it will be at the cost of something else. Which I don't necessarily mind. I'm gonna zone this. I was holding off on zoning this, but I'm gonna zone it. I had other things that I was thinking about doing today. One of them was to expand the subway network. The other one was to start thinking about putting in some trams. But I think I'm going to hold off on the trams just because I feel like that is just opening a whole new can of worms that I'm not really ready for yet. So I'm going to hold off on that. So instead, I'll probably work on expanding this part here. There's a cat that's like almost sitting on my keyboard. Hi cat, what you doing? Oh, you managed to pull your little food bowl. Yes, my cat has a food bowl on my desk, so soon. I'm a slave to the feline overlords. Alright. As always, traffic is crap. My roundabout. And over here, reasonable. This is not great. Not great. Huh? Let's see. I don't want manual. I'm just kind of seeing what this mod can do right now, because I haven't used many of the functions that are in this mod. Oh, hello. Let's just get rid of traffic lights for the roundabout. I don't know why there was a traffic light there in the first place. So the whole point of a roundabout is that you don't need it. Traffic can just flow because it just goes round and round and round. So let's just make sure that that is also not the case down here. Why did I not think to even look at that? Oh, I just added one. You can see I'm taking them out, adding them in. Let's see what that does to traffic. That'll be interesting. For now, that's all I need. People able to merge? They are able to merge. And this sort of backs up, and then what happens? Uh-oh. There's a lull. And somebody cuts in. Eventually picks back up. I dare say these pedestrian overpasses are super busy. Just like the roundabout. Well, it does seem to work. It does seem like there's a natural flow to it. It's always a little nerve-wracking whenever you take out something. Alright, so here's something else I want to do. So in the center of this is something I've been thinking about as well. I've been wanting to create, I'm using this mod that allows me to make pedestrian areas that are still zonable. So I'm thinking I might do that. And I'm thinking of doing it sort of in a circle. Yes. That. It's the wrong road though. I actually want to try this one. It's a bigger one, looks like. Yep, it's definitely bigger, so we're going to have to make that just like this. Half size. promenade. Where do you put that from here to straight line's good. Here to here. That does not look great. We'll move that up. Sort of. That also does not look great. I think I'm just going to take that out. And then throw in some regular paths. Sort of to connect. Helps if I have my fingers on the right buttons. Like that. Kind of like this. That's what I had in mind. Alright, so we'll do that all the way around. I'm not entirely sure what this will end up looking like. Actually, I don't want that there. I want to sort of follow the gaps here in the zoning. Just to maximize my area. Okay. I do want to have a bike path in there as well. Just cause... Let me just do it side by side. Hey, that looks okay. So here's what I'm going to do then. I'm going to take this. I'm going to plant some trees. Right in the middle. These little gaps here. That way it sort of looks like it's on purpose. Right? And it's much safer for the pedestrians. No doubt about it. Alright, so we got some paths. We don't really have a reason for people to go here. So let's put a reason in. We can start by putting some commercial buildings in. We want to put some smaller commercial buildings in here. Let's see, where was that? So here. Someone's running around in there with their bicycle. Hey, it looks like stuff's happening, so that's good. Let's see. Over here we have commercial stuff, so let's throw in even more commercial stuff here. That is a high school. Let's throw in a few offices next to that. All the way around. I just want to make a mix of these particular two kinds of buildings because I like them together. This was totally unplanned. I didn't know I was going to be spending time on this. Look at that. Everything's coming together. Things are happening. Right, let's go back over to where we were actually working. This also seems to have a lot of extra space that I could fill in. Trucks are not allowed on this road, so I might just throw in some office buildings. It does have quite a good amount of traffic here, so I don't know. Here's what I can do. Why not do that? And then in. Well, that seemed to make a difference. Except this guy turned around for some reason. I don't think that I want the whole thing here to be industrial. I think this is going to be my cutoff for where I want the industrial part sort of to end. And then we'll throw in some offices here. And here. I want to keep this free as well, but I'll throw in some here. And since we're at it, I might as well fill this out. All right. That's how I'm gonna do it. Just making sure there's water. There's water. Good. Excellent. This is part of my whole new kick of making everything denser. Densified. Why is nothing being built there? What's going on there? This does not please us. What if we put in a commercial block instead? This could also, there could have been a street down there. I might put that street in. Right? See that? Right here. Should be a street. Goes all the way under the bridge. And connects up there. Decel on that. I'm going to put in some smaller residential zones here, hoping that we can sort of bridge that gap so it's not like a huge apartment buildings here and then sort of just emptiness and then the road. Kind of like the emptiness we have here. That's what I want to avoid. I'll try to get as close as I can. Well, let's make this a strip with shops. Why not? I don't want to put residentials here. I think I want to put some offices there and some offices here, and then maybe some small stores here. That'll help. This is the 10th session of building Treatville. We are currently at 29,000 inhabitants and growing. People are very happy. There's lots of people moving in. It's a thriving city. See how are things looking up here? I was really worried that the cargo station here would create too much traffic, but it doesn't look too bad right now. That is a good thing. Alright, so I was going to look at the subway system. That it would be this single circle here, which you're seeing there. And as we can see, it's almost time, I feel, to create a second circle. That's how I'm going to do the subways. It's like rings. I don't know why I decided to do it that way, but that's how I decided to do it, and that's how I'm going to do it. I'm sticking by it. So let's put in some stations. Trying to figure out where I want them. This one should be easy-ish. Hey, why not put the station here? Nobody else wants to be there, so why not put a station? Alright, so that one's actually pretty close to this one. But, that's alright. Put that there. We'll put this right on this corner. Oh no, the other one's right there. That's way too close. It's gonna come out more. We can. Hey, why not put one up nearby the train station? That's far enough away. Then we're gonna come over here. Of course, the problem is I don't own this piece of land, so I can't put a line through here. That's a problem. However, I'm still gonna build the station for it, and then we're gonna just sort of cross that bridge a little bit later. It's time for Stickland to get its own subway station. And leads us over here. Yeah, this is mostly farmland. A lot of people live down here though, so I'm gonna probably see if I can fit it in somewhere here. That's really close to the existing line as well. So maybe up here. It's a better idea. It's about that. Alright, and then it brings us up to this one. Alright, we're good. So now we're going to actually give me that slope too steep shit. I'm digging a hole, damn it. Stop turning green there for a second. Okay, maybe a straight line that's better here. I remember having this problem last time too, in this exact same area. So I'll try to weasel my way up there. Just a little. Ah, come on. Maybe I'll end up just connecting with this line over here. Oh my god, that looks horrible. No. I want to build now, not tear down. Alright, I'm gonna go for it. That's okay. I don't mind that the two lines meet. It'll be a good way for me to connect lines up later. I don't think it'll cause much of a backup. Alright, so now we have the issue here with the corner. Am I really going to buy this piece of land right here just to be able to get a line through it? Well, it looks like I may, but it's not going to happen right now because I can't. Not yet. So for now, that will be the end of that line. It's not going to stop us from continuing the quest here. I'm actually going to take this out to about right under the freeway. In case I want to meet up with that line in an even further out range, like out here or something, when we get to that. think all we have left now is I guess I could hook up with this line here, like we did on the other side. Really goddamn steep slopes. Come on! What have I ever done to you? Let's try again. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll try something else. Maybe if I hook up with it a little further up, like before we hit the water. See how far I can take it. Bring it to here. That's good. Oh man, that's perfect. That's right where I wanted it. Great. That's really good. So now I have to do the same up here. Boom. Just like that. And here is the final result. An expansion of the existing ring. I actually kind of like it, the way it hooks up there. Alright, so let's put in a new line. Oink. First stop. And we're going to add a second stop. That leads us up to the stop up here. And goes to here. And here. And up to here. Okay. So, as always, I'm going to start by changing this color. Blue is fine. Actually, I want a lighter blue. That looks like the default bus color, so that's the blue. Lighter green. There we go. Like a turquoise or something. Alright, so now we have 2 metro lines. That's really good. And I hope it doesn't cause any issues here. No backups along the tracks. Not yet, at least. Shouldn't be an issue with just 2 lines. I could see it potentially be an issue if I had like a massive number of lines. I did just think of something. It would be good if there was a station where the 2 lines actually both are following the same track, just so that there's at least one station where you can switch from one line to the other. That would be good. So let me want to add that. That would be like down here, for example. It's kind of hard to do here because most of it's in the water, but I guess there's some room here. This might work actually. Right, so. I'm gonna do it this way. That up to here. Maybe. There was a green spot right there. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. There. too much of a... like that. And then I want to see if I can drag that over there. Ah, yes, but it doesn't quite work that way. Now I have it. What if I drag it from here? Why don't you go that way? Like from the bottom. But he's not connected. They're not connected! That's why. Well, shit. Oops. You failed, my friend. Might just be up too high. It's the good old slope is too steep issue. Yep. So that was why it was green, because it wasn't actually connecting. This is no good. Ah, man. Come on. I'm gonna try with a straight line. Sometimes it's easier. I mean, I could do something like this, but that just does not look like good railroad design. Am I wrong? So. Did I again see a green? Or is that the same issue as before? This is one of the reasons why I don't do much of these like underground like railroad thingies when I play, because it's easy to end up with stuff like this where you're like, there's no room and I can't make it fit, I don't want to do a bunch of terraforming, blah blah blah. Maybe this was not the right spot to put this station. That is another possibility. What? No, no, no. I don't want to. I'm now thinking about moving this to a better place. Meaning somewhere along the actual line here. Da-da-da. Yeah, I know this space is already occupied. What is it occupied by? Someone's house, someone's house, someone's house. Nothing special. And well, it's occupied by these waves. It's a little wonky. It is a little bit wonky. Any way I can straighten that out? Yeah, but do I want to? Requires a little bit of rewiring here of this area. Sorry for the people who live here. I'm afraid your time has come to move on to other places. I want to tear this down. Oh shit, there's a bus route there too. Fuck. No, I'm not going to tell that. Oh, I regret what I just did. I'm going to straighten the road a little bit more, though. That might help with the whole relocation of this guy. Wait. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Well, I say that now, but in case you couldn't see this for the webcam. Alright, where's the... Okay. Now, let's see what we can get. New. This one. You can't tell me the distance is too short or whatever. It's right. Come on. You got the slope to what? Really? The slope is too steep. Really? Come on now. Okay. Alright, so that still goes through there. That still goes through there. Up here. That's awesome. Cool. We'll grab this line here. And stop. This line here. And stop. That was a pain in the ass. Holy shit, that was a pain in the ass. I'm not going to concern myself with that right now. I have other things to do. Did I already put one in over here? Station that I just didn't connect. Have I not done it yet? I don't think I have done it yet. Alright, so let's see what we actually have. I'd like to go the other way. You could possibly do that with one of these pedestrian thingies. Don't know if you can put the metro stations up against that, but we'll find out. Oh, now that I want that here. Alright, cool. We'll see if we can put a train station up here. We can! I hope. Maybe? No? No, we gotta do... Yeah, we can. We can. We just have to do some of the same handiwork as we did before. What are you bitching about? Alright, so this, no, I mean this. Really? Oh man, come on. This is gonna be so far south, but that's a from. This one's really deep. I can see why that one's a little on the steep side. So the question is then, where can we get up? This is a really annoying task. Not my favorite part of this game, but still fun in a way. Even though this seems like super tedious, the reward of like solving my city's traffic problems in the end will be worth it. But see, I can't make it. If you see it from this angle, you can see how steep it actually is. There's just no way, man. So I'm gonna have to move the train station somewhere else. We'll try that. So I'm thinking hereabouts. So maybe here. Surely we can make that work. Nope. Ah, keep misclicking. Alright, so we'll try that. From here to... So I made it work once before, so... How did I get up before? I have to go and complicate it for myself. So I can do that. I can still draw that line. It just will not fit with this. So, question is, are there other ways that I can get around this? By, say, hooking this up to here. Oh, shit. Aha! Then I can take one of these and go, hey, Mr. Purple Line, why don't you make a stop here? And then just for the hell of it, since we have these two corridors now, I can make the turquoise line just keep going straight through. That way there's a little bit of difference. But I don't want to do that, because the whole point of making the station was to have a place where both lines will intersect as well. That's the word I'm looking for. Intersect. Oh, look at that shit. That's actually kind of funny. Alright. All the cars falling into place. Alright. Or as Linda Belcher would say, alright. Alright, cool. So just to make it less confusing, I got rid of that extra. Okay. So, we have expanded the... What happened here? Oh, I must have torn down some power lines or something. We've expanded the metro line, and we have looks like messed up some stuff here at the same time. Yeah. This is where we had the new metro station put in. So that. That should come back then. So now let's hop over here to where the other new metro line is. Let's see what kind of impact we made on the neighborhood there. Seems pretty neutral, honestly. Why not? Okay. Cool. Just gonna check it one more time. Oh, it was here, it was there, it was everywhere. Okay, cool. Looks like people are using it. It's good. And then the other one was over here somewhere. Keep losing track of it. Where you at? There it is. Oh yeah, it's right next to this place where nobody wants to build. That looks like it was a really good place for it. Excellent. And I'm sure this other one, even though it's right now it's kind of on the fringes, this will become a much more busy area later on. Okay. In fact, later on is now. I'm going to start building up this area right now. And I'm going to do what I so often do. I'm starting by sort of making an isolated road network, and then I'm going to hook it up to the existing road network after the fact. That's just how I like to do it. It's not necessarily the best way to do it. But that doesn't matter to me. That looks like a good way to hook up. Okay. Well, that's kind of boring. However, I'm trying to make it not boring by filling it out with something a little bit different, maybe. Like, why not have curved roads going through here? This. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this. That looks a little bit different. Maybe we can have a couple of straight roads here. That's okay. This time I'm really watching the grid because I want it to be denser. It doesn't have to be 100% symmetrical, but it does have to be denser than what it was. That's the goal. So over here we have a bridge that goes across this road, so I may try to do something similar here and go across this way. In fact, let's just try that. I'm just going to leave it there for now because I'm not really sure what I want to do with it after the fact. But actually, let's upgrade it. Let's upgrade it. There we go. Who knows what that'll turn into? You never know. Alright, so back to making sure that we got all the grids we want. Thinking maybe connecting these two roads here. And that. I think this is a good place for a park. Let's get a big one. Maybe not that big. Where do I want it? That's the question. I think here's good. So let's hook that up with some paths. So ugly. It's better? It's better. It's probably alright. I want to check if there are any other paths I want to build in from before I start zoning. And I just want to make sure that pedestrians have good access without having to walk many miles, because if they do, they won't. I mean, they will, and then they'll waste a bunch of time, and it's not good. It's not good. Okay, this one looks like it's an obvious candidate, but I'm gonna take it like so and like so. We get that little more in the middle. Maybe, maybe not. So it ends up looking kind of grid-like anyway, even though it is asymmetrical. Alright, let's make sure it has water. It does not have the waters. Okay. No. Do something about that. Let's see if I actually connect it. Don't complain to me about water. I know you have it. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything else I need to put into this area? Fire coverage is shit, so yes. Police coverage is shit, so yes. Schools? Ooh, yeah. There's no schools here. Man. Do I want to put the school right next to the subway station? Or maybe the other side of the park, so that people can take the walk path, go through the park, and get to the school? Sure, that sounds good. Fire department. We want the fire department to have access to main roads pretty easily. So I'm gonna put him there. Right in the middle. Boom. Look at all that red disappearing. That is a good thing. Alright. Next thing I'm gonna do is the cop shop. Ooh, that's pretty okay. We're pushing it on that one, I guess. So let's put in a proper police station. We'll put that in here, next to the bridge to Nope. Okay. We got a school. We got, what about hospitals? Some kind of medical clinic is in order. How about we put that on the other side? of the bridge to nowhere. And as far as death care goes, you can throw that in. Down here. Alright. It's time for zoning. I'm definitely going to put some high density stuff in here. I'm getting away from the farming area there. So we do have a lot of open space here. Maybe I want to connect those up. We can stick with the sort of wonky feel. Like that's good enough, actually. That's fine. It's totally fine. This, this, and this. This. That. This. I want to keep the outskirts still be low density everything. No, 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 no. I don't really have a plan for how I'm zoning this. It's just kind of playing by ear, I suppose you could say. Oops, actually didn't want to do that. I want to leave a little bit of space in between for a buffer. I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this. I just like doing it. I think that's what I said just a second ago, isn't it? Something like that. Before I get ahead of myself, let me actually just pause it. There's a park there, so that's good. But how's about them fancy buildings? Like a government office. Perhaps we should put one of those in. Maybe. Ferris wheel. Yeah. One of these parks. Down here, maybe. That might work. This might be a little too huge, humongous. I'm not ready for a tall skyscraper just yet. Does create a little bit of noise if you add something like this. But look at the impact radius it has. That's the green circle, in case you were wondering. So if I'm looking at this and I'm going, alright, this is the circle I'm making. I have something like this. I want to place it in such a way that I get the most benefit out of it. Just saying. Right now, though, doesn't look like we need too much of it. That kind of thing. Still have left some room in here, but I want something smaller. Oh, that's super small. But apparently, this is from the asset store as well. So I feel kind of weird putting in apartments that have this like huge beneficial effect. Honestly, I prefer to use like assets that make sense. King's Motel. Okay, the motel is kind of cool. I might put in the motel just because a motel is just awesome, right? We want the motel to be not too far from the road, though. This actually is good because it spills over on the other side of the freeway, but I feel like there's also a lot of wasted areas. A wasted area right there. So, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm taking forever to decide everything to. I apologize for that. Here goes. So that's right in the middle of the residential area. There's a motel. It's probably not like the super most awesome thing. So let's actually put in some commercial stuff. This can all be small houses. Make this one also a shop. Like so. Boom. Like that. That's good. Maybe that can be like a hot dog stand or something. Alright, so did we give this area a name? We did not. We have now a whole new neighborhood. Sweet. So let us make a new neighborhood. Pull that all the way up to here. It's called Wood Heights right now, but that is definitely not a name that's going to stay. This area down here does not belong to a neighborhood either, but that's because I haven't really decided how to evolve it yet, and I may want to. I don't know. I may want to just. I'm not done with this. This is a work in progress. But Wood Heights here is coming together quite nicely. But I want to not call it Wood Heights. I want to call it. I'm gonna have a sip of my vitamin water while I think about it. What to call this? So it's right next to the farmland. It's kind of just like a residential area with some commercial stuff, a few offices. How about average square? Where average, ordinary people live. Some connections on out here, it looks like. Actually, not that many connections in and out. There's could be. We could have more. We have basically two main connections. 3 if you just count this. This one here. Lewis Street. Oh yeah, there's farms in the middle of my town. Sorry, guy. People are unhappy. What is the deal with that? Sometimes just people get unhappy because stuff changes. It could be because we just lost a game or something. Did we just lose a game? The game got canceled. Well, no wonder people are unhappy. Of course, people are unhappy if it gets canceled. Oh, Treatville FC. That's what we call it. Uh-huh. So these have been abandoned, but this one... They're having issues finding... Oh, there's also problems with crime and stuff. There is a problem with crime. Ta-da! Well, that problem is solved. So the problem is probably that nobody can get here, right? It's a commercial center, it's abandoned. Nobody can get here except on foot, and that's not optimal. Why did I not put a subway station here? That seems like something I should have done. I mean, it's right there. Try doing that actually. And sort of going like this. Why do you say purple line? Why do you say we just jump over there? Look at all those happy people! Nice. Then I think I'm gonna tear this down. Again, to avoid confusion, so I don't later go, why is that there? Why is nothing running through it? So, now people can get there. But no guarantee. It's all these pedestrian zone areas. So there are some problems with that. Some of them have stuff though, but not all of them. So what if we dezone that, turn it into an office? So this sign right here, this flashing sign, means they can't get this like goods to sell. And that is sort of the precursor to them being abandoned. So the question is, why can they not get their goods? Is that because there's no access for any vehicles to get them? Let's see, that's my thought. That might very well be the case. And if that is the case, then we need to make access. Which we could do this way. Yeah, somewhere. Like this. Alright, so I'm going to... first see what happens. Ah, damn it. Okay, no. We can't have any traffic lights here. No traffic lights. Oops. It might be that I need to upgrade this road here to an actual street. Let's actually do that. We'll do it with trees. How do I do it that way? Should do it the other way. I can never remember how to do that. I always end up just tearing it down and rebuilding it. You know there's a way to... Hold on. Right click, that's what it is. Hold shift down and right click. That reverses the direction of a one. It was the right click that was escaping. Alright, so this has been torn down and rebuilt several times. Now we'll see if this is the good way. Kinda like how it looks in here. This, I think of all the things that I've built today, this is probably my favorite. Which is kind of odd. Because it was totally not planned. This one's still abandoned. But we'll let that one sit for now. How's the sun looking in here? We saw this. All the way back into here. Do some more offices here. Yeah, man. That'll do. Ooh, that's tempting. The whole that'll do thing should always be taken with a grain of salt, because you can always do more. Really? Can't get over there? Aw, man. Totally should have paused the game. Can't stop progress, I guess. Building just went in where I was going to build a path, so I'm not going to be building that path. Instead, what I'm going to be looking at is this path. Let's clean that up a little bit better. I'm going to throw in some more trees. Look at that. Also gonna get rid of. Oops. I hate it when I double tap escape. I end up in that menu. Alright, well, it's actually been just over an hour since I started today's stream, which means we're coming to an end. Today was kind of a stream that I had a lot of plans for, and I guess Well, I did fill out this area, which was like the main part of it. So I wanted to make this denser here, which we did. That's way denser, and it looks it. So that's really good. It has more of that like urban feel, right? Less suburban, more urban. That's what I wanted. And over here, we're definitely more in the suburban land. I feel like this is still coming in its early days. I forgot to check if there was school access here. Good enough. Oh, yeah. Okay, so maybe not good enough when it comes to high schools. I thought I solved that yesterday. Must have not done it. But yeah. Damn. So where do I put in a high school here? How about I put it in somewhere like here? There's no room. It's such a big building. There's just no room. So the only way to sort of fit it in is to make room, right? And that entails tearing down a bunch of stuff, which is always a possibility. I'm not against that. I might put it in here somewhere. That also fits with everybody coming in this way. Oh, and this bridge here. Man, that's hard. It doesn't fit here. There's something else is built there that I can't tear down. Or there's just the roads are not straight or whatever. Well, I may end up just having the same problem as I did probably yesterday and just postpone that problem. Let's take a quick overview of the traffic situation. Following the removal of the traffic lights that were clogging up the roundabouts. Look at how smoothly that is flowing, and that's despite having built the island of stuff in the middle of it. That actually looks really nice. Alright, so we're going to go across the bridge and check out the roundabout over here, which is smaller, but still not clogged. So that is also very good news. How are our entrances into the city looking? That's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking good. Holy hell, I may have finally sort of overcome the traffic crisis. This one's still fairly backed up, but that is so minor compared to how it was, or how it's been throughout most of this game, actually. Anyway, as always, I'm going to finish off the stream with a screenshot. And I'm thinking, since I like this island so much, that's what I'm going to go for. The Island of Awesome. It probably has no name yet. But we can figure that out, too. I'm being nitpicky today. I'm not liking the light from that side. There we go. That's better. Boink! We have a screenshot. Alright. That'll do it for this time. That was session 10 of Treatville. As always, it's going to be archived on YouTube and Twitch and everything. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time in Treatville.